Hello, Ichigo. Thank you for the first. Thank you for the chicken.
Where's the serotonin, you bitch?
There they are. Okay. Why is this not showing up?
Hi, how are you?
And a posture check. I've just started. Okay, this was capturing. Okay, there we go. How are you doing today, Ichigo? I don't know what my audio is doing, so I apologize ahead of time for that. I can never get it to sound right.
Let me show you something.
I'm not too bad. I definitely felt worse yesterday. So feeling okay today. I've eaten some real food and chilling. Do you have any plans for the day? No, just chilling for the day. Oh, why the fuck is it brown underneath? What the fuck?
Let me show you something.
That's why. Let's see. Wah! Enjoy the upskirt. My bad. There we go. I meant to turn off my my chat overlay, and apparently that's also a commanded droid. Oops. I don't know. Okay. I don't know what the vibe I want is, you know? I guess that's what we're here to figure out. That's what vibe I'm going for. Be emo. To bring back my emo days. I mean, I guess my emo days are still happening, let's be real. I did accidentally upskirt my model. It's fine. She has underwear on. Let's stick with that for now. Oh, wait. Is this still on? I didn't mean... Yeah, she did. That's something I made sure of. Now she's bald. That's the look. I need bangs back on. Okay. Like, I want to redo the aesthetic, but I don't know to which degree that I want to redo it. You know? Maybe that. That's kind of cute. I like this look, like the little pixie, like Alice Cullen vibes. But I don't think it fits me. I think I'll go with this one for now. Those are some long ass braids, girly. God damn. Thank you. I'm trying to like upgrade it, you know? Things have upgraded since I last made this. That's cute. When Raven did his makeover, I was like, damn, I gotta redo my shit. Do I want long hair or do I want short hair? Because that's... shit. This is really cute. this style. I kind of like the long hair. Not so bald. Oh, wait. So, okay, let me put the base hair back as the right color. Hold on. I don't know why it keeps changing. Hello? Whisper will be inebriated by some sort of substance and what they might something. I can't speak. It's something. So I can still have my little, like, space buns. Might still do my space buns. And then I can do that long hair. Would that look weird? No, that looks good. I want to know the substance. It's legal in some states, but not all states. My state is one of the legal states. I don't have ready or not, no. I don't have a lot of games, I'll be honest. KFK 12309. Hello, welcome in. How are you? How'd you find the stream? Do I want to do that or do I want to do the braids? I actually found the best way to greet people who are streaming it. Streaming it and became best friends with them because of that. What do you say? I am a yes. Is that your mood? Yes. Okay. Ooh, should I do little bit of tendrils? Maybe. I don't need one of those. Is the base hair still the right color? The question is, do I want to change the main color? Have a little bit of a different vibe, you know? So I'm thinking a purple might be cute. Actually not sure at the moment, but I'm not doing bad. That's good. That's good, you know? Not bad is a good minimum. I quite literally just pull up sub fuckboy exactly like in a matter of seconds, and we're friends. There's something more to it than just that. That works. As long as people don't get offended by it. Emo wisp. So dark. That works well. I guess keep doing it. Emo wisp. Yeah. I kind of want to vibe with like the purple hair, you know? A little bit more. Does I look like I'm great right now? Right with the purple. By the way, Wisp, I'm gonna start spelling your name wrong. Okay. Make like a more natural black. Like, that doesn't look right. Wisp. Can I make a suggestion on things to remove her? Yeah, what should I remove her? I think I'm gonna stick with the purple for a little bit, and then the beige. Alright. Rim lighting and highlighting. Do I have that on? undo everything I just did now. Okay. I don't remember how I put... Ooh. Well... Rim lighting is in look. Okay. And take it off. Rim lighting and highlighting. Well, I mean, it gives... I don't know. I kind of like it. You can make it like more subtle though. It's so white you can barely see that. I love that. Highlightings can be removed in the texture editor of like the hair. I'm gonna hydrate with coffee. How did I put the fucking highlight in? How did I do that? Is it the hairstyle? Ew. Get rid of that, please. Oh wait. Oh, I don't understand how this works. Never mind. I need to get out of here. I don't remember how I did that.
Swell night, isn't it? Look at that moon.
Click thing, then
Sure
click
is.
material on the other
You're
side.
a funny kid.
Why?
I don't know.
Material?
Things you say.
I'm glad you came along.
What?
Okay.
You seem kind of different from all the West
alright.
Huh?
I'll drink my coffee that I should have finished like 3 hours ago.
But it seemed as though the first time I saw you, something happened to me inside.
It's kind of disgusting, which is why I haven't finished it, but that was my fault. In which I ordered coffee at a terrible place to get coffee. I don't know what you mean by material. There's no material on the other side. Man, I don't know. I don't know. Excuse me. Our base color is wrong again now. Sorry, the moment I told you I had to do stuff. Okay, so edit hairstyle. Edit hairstyle. Oh. Thank you. And then I can change the color. Right? No, maybe. Thickness. Oh, okay. Freehand grip 1. Okay. Material. Which one? There's 3. Oh, wait. That's not what I wanted to do. checked highlight. But I like highlight. I like the highlight. I mean, he just did redo Panda's whole model, so. The inspiration of me wanting to do this. I just wanted to change, like, this little hair. The color of it. That's not how you do that. I think the highlights on any model kind of looks tacky personally. Well, that's a personal choice, you know? I like it. What I want to know though is how to color only this one specific thing. I don't want to fuck with that. Choose the add material button. Okay. God damn it. To make it pink. That looks so dramatic. Thank you. So if I just pull the regular purple, it'll look right. Okay. You can also look up her codes for color and apply them. What codes? I wish there was a way to fade that in. I'm sure there is. I just don't know how. Well, I'm changing things. Like, I'm changing it to be a different purple. I think I'm kind of over the grayish color. Oops. Okay, put that back. Opacity is what I'm looking for, but not completely get rid of it. to draw a layer on the outer edge. Edit texture and then follow steps. Go into the actual material, ink drop the color around it. What do you mean ink drop the color around it? The purple color? So like this. Well, it looks funky because it's not the root color.
I see the dust on my window pane. I'm on fire, but that's okay. I took my head to a house of pain, and
And then blend it. How do you blend it? Blend it. Blur it? Oh, this makes my computer dry. Thank you. It wasn't when I was testing my audio earlier, so.
I watched the world go down in flames, and it feels so cool. As I need you injecting some more veins.
This song is pretty loud. Yeah. Just waiting for my computer to catch up with, I did, but I'm just blurring it. It's just taking a minute because it doesn't like it for some reason. This is so angry. This is like, okay. I had it like, I don't know, this is supposed to be like a semi-chill fucking music thing. Word Studio is not good with a lot of blending. That's fair. It doesn't like it. Just waiting. Are we done? This isn't doing anything. Okay. Fucking sideways. I should have done this on a separate layer. Alright, undo, undo, undo. You have to do much smaller amounts or do it a lot slower. You girly don't like doing that, okay? I don't like working in small amounts. Oh, I don't want to blur. Screams. Excuse me. My suggestion was more to outline, not cover. What do you mean outline? Overlay? No, okay, none of this is correct. Never mind, never mind. Alright, it has to think about it. My leg is gonna fall asleep with the way I'm sitting. You know, alternatively, maybe I don't need a pink strand. I don't remember how I did it on the model that I'm currently using. Well, there's a whole box there, so the outer lines of the box then blur the hard lines. But it seems like you have an idea of what you want, and it's different from what I'm attempting to describe. You should cut that brush size in half then. Of the blur. Well, see, like, the funny part is my PC is fine. It just doesn't like... Vroid doesn't like it. Because if it was chanking my PC, then I, like, wouldn't... My stream would be fucked. I don't know why it's doing that. That's weird. Blurring is how I do anything, honestly. Any art that I do, I blur the shit out of it, because then you can't see the mistakes. No, I didn't. It wasn't Photoshop. The only thing I did outside of Vroid was the skin. Ugh, this is not working the way that my brain works. All for a pink strand, man. Ah, fuck, I'm blurring again. Which is much faster in this situation, yeah, it seems like it, but... I wouldn't know how to pull just the one thing and put it back in. I guess that looks more natural, yeah, the texture. That looks more correct. But let me... Can I export it? Okay. Now it's not changing. I hate. Okay. Should be an option on the left side. Can you tell I've done this a lot? Yeah, I can. Shit. I guess you're right in the sense that the sides would have to be blended a little bit. That's why it looks a little unnatural. I'm making it another layer though, just in case. see that? Doesn't feel like it. No, you have to go in pretty far. Weird. Hello? That's really weird. Okay. Come on, Vibroid, blur that shit. Guess that looks a little more natural. Oops. Tried to do something while it was thinking. That was probably a mistake. The biggest problem is that it's a definitive texture from top to bottom, so it's hard to make it do exactly what you want it to do. It's almost like the topmost layer would have some sort of transparency, or that the texture over the base coloring would have to... Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna go with that. I feel natural and how it did. The other option is that, and I feel like that looks like crap. So, whoops.
You shouldn't hang on to the way you used to feel about me.
More subtle.
You know that we could just be friends if you forget.
Who knows? Maybe I'll just take that out completely.
With all the shit that we've been through, you can't just say I'm sorry, but I'm sorry. You shouldn't hang on to the way you used to feel about me.
I could change my extensions. Ah, that wasn't supposed to change the whole thing. That's when my own hair doesn't have a lot of depth or texture to it outside of the color shifting. That's fair. Seems kind of like a pain in the butt.
We couldn't do this to ourselves if it was never worth it, never worth it. And all your friends will probably tell you that you don't deserve this, you don't deserve this.
There's so many layers, man.
It was always gonna end up like this, end up like this. I don't know how to fuck this up. Yeah. I swear I'm trying to fuck you up.
Huge.
I don't know how to fuck this up. Yeah. I swear I'm trying to fuck you up. I don't know how not to fuck this up.
Okay, now it has a little bit of that pink in there as well.
But I swear I'm not trying to fuck
Okay. I'm gonna call that good on the hair for now. Get back into face stuff. Want to try taking off the rim light? I made it look really subtle. That looks too flat to me. add outline.
Should I do that same one again?
How do you, oh. Oh. I'm a Borderlands character. I wish there was a way to change the outline, the outline color. So at one point I had some funky cyber eyes that I was fucking with. They're pretty neat looking. And I was trying to make my own eye colors, which looks strange with that. The first two things I normally cut out are the rim light, outline, and highlight. I don't know. It's a different style. She looks so strange with brown eyes. I actually appreciate the black or darker gray sclera. I love that aesthetic, so. Demon Wisp. Just do different colors for different eyeballs. The temptation is there for sure. The subtle difference. I don't know that I will though.
Unstable, daddy gone under the table, but you found a song in your heart. So you learn how to fight, how to starve, how to survive. When the others blocked your light, you learn to see beyond the stars.
You know, Booth has blown up with more and more things. You should consider checking out what color and texture options they have. So this is from Booth. I've looked into some of this stuff. And there's more of them. Need to change her eyebrow color. Changed her hair color. Give me the droplets, please. More recently, things have gotten quite a lot more filled. That makes sense. I feel like it's blowing up more, so. The thing for me though is the free stuff. I only get free stuff.
But there was no gold in those hills, no platinum in those pretty pills, just werewolves tossing dollar bills in the wine dark sea of Malibu.
I don't know which eyeliner I have on. Let me do something. Alright, you do something. I believe in you.
It's time to set your gas
Need that intense highlighter, you know? Not that you can really see it, honestly, but welcome back. It all blends in because of the scalera and stuff. Do I not have eyelids? Is that part of why she looks scripted? I don't have eyelids. Your girlie really forgot to put eyelids on her caricature. It helps. Yeah, look, Nana is scripted. I was always wondering, like, why it was slightly off, and I think that might have been part of it. I also don't have a nose. Not gonna lie, I don't think I noticed when I first came through. I mean, it's a subtle detail, and I don't really, like my avatar, I don't really blow it up too much, so that makes sense. But I think the little subtle things, like having a nose, would be beneficial. Gonna put a nose on. And some eyelids. I think maybe I thought it looked better without a nose, but the more developed me is saying, your girl goddamn need a nose. Even if it's just... Excuse me, I just sent you a huge Google Drive full of assets. Okay, thank you. We got a lot of stuff. Shit for Kodiak. Oh, I hear something happening. Hold on. Hi! What's up? What's up? Haven't seen you in a bit. Thank you for the resub. Sorry, that's also important to say. Sorry, I'm also messaging somebody. Yeah, girl multitasking. Yeah, I know. I was there for like a minute watching the work on Kodiaks. Too many things open. Oh, I can just steal your ears. You have your ears on here. I'm gonna go check on fuckboys. I'll be back soon. Alright, have fun. Alright, I'll have to... Is it mostly closed? It looks like it's mostly closed. I might go through this when I'm not streaming, just because it seems like a lot. Jesus Christ. Also, there's an asset creator on Booth that you may enjoy a lot of their work. I'll try to get there out when I can. Okay. I'll tell you how well it goes. Please do. Yes, it's mostly clothes. Okay, so I'll go through the clothes off stream because there's a lot to go through. I just been resting and shit. I got an epilepsy diagnosis. Miss you. That's ass. I'm sorry. Are you allowed to like drive and stuff? Because I know my mom has epilepsy as well, and she got her license taken away. But that was also because she had an accident. So I don't know. It's complicated. Miss you too, though. I'm sorry to hear that. I can't right now because I got in an accident due to it. Yeah, yep, that's how it goes, unfortunately. I hope you're okay. My mom was on a motorcycle when it happened, so it fucked her up, but I imagine a car would protect you a little bit better. I don't know what the difference between these mouths are. I'm not even gonna bother. I'm good, I'm so lucky. Okay, I'm glad to hear that you're okay. I mean, at least, you know, generally. Obviously an accident is an accident, but her mouth looks weird. I don't have lips. Not only the thin lips. Maybe there's booth assets for lips. I think I have a custom. Oh my god, please, brain. Okay, let's see. Maybe get some blush on here and then goofy ass. That looks really weird right now, but I will change it, hopefully. Or not. These aren't doing what they're supposed to do. Let me undo everything. Add another layer. Is that gonna look right? Is this... am I stupid? No, so it's just not doing what I thought? Multiply should make it... okay, whatever. Fucking blur again. It looks really stupid. That e-girl aesthetic is not working out in the way that I thought it would. Maybe I can make it look a little bit better like that. Probably not. Also, Bella, it's funny that you stopped by because I went to Target today and I saw somebody from the back that looked like you. I didn't see the front of them, but like they walked in with a fucking vape and shit, and I'm like, you know, that might be Bella. I don't know how to feel about that. I don't know if that's actually blurring or not. I'm assuming so, because it's happened a fucking second to think about it. Oh, it's having many seconds to think about it. Okay. I also wanted to add contour. Which I feel is going to be a pain in the ass, especially the way that this blurs. It's already, like, it already has so much more depth, though, than the character that I'm currently at. Just has to think about it for a while. That's fine. Okay. Then I'll add another layer and add some contour. Oh, it's blur again. God damn it. Oh, okay, that's way too dark. That's fucking diarrhea colored. Okay, and then let me blend this shit out. Like real makeup. I'm not great at it, but I can try. Didn't work how I wanted it to though. I do a different color. I don't know if I should lean more towards the red. Probably. Maybe a little bit further. Blend that out. I'm gonna blend it out more, because that still looks a little funky. Yeah, I don't know if that looks better or worse, but oh well, I guess. It definitely feels like it's the wrong color. Okay, I'm gonna try again at night because that's when all the fun English people on that aren't late are on. English as in like American or like British English? I'm trying to do some makeup on the lady. Doesn't look right though. I guess it doesn't look that bad. Looks funky over here, but whatever. Skin, maybe I'll make myself a smidgen less pale. Go! Wow. Alternatively, I'll just make myself an avatar. Oh, that's wow. No small streamers that speak English on. Gotcha. Okay. Gave myself like a little bit more color, you know? Actually, a little pasty, as I am also pasty, but needed a little bit. Stretch, okay. Would you like me to stretch my neck or my shoulders? I'll give you that choice. I have to sneeze. Oh. I think, yeah, I had customs. I don't know which one I had on. Shoulders? Okay. My eye is twitching. Thank you. When I don't hold them back at all, they're just really loud. What are the presets? Beauty marks. Sleepy. Okay, gonna go back to my custom one. Give my freckles back. My freckles and sleepy. Okay. I'm debating on getting rid of the braids. I don't know. How do we feel about it? Might switch it to that. I really like how this one looks, like without the braids. I don't know. I don't think you can get rid of the braids, so I might push it to this one for now, unless like maybe I find another one. I think this? Using all the wrong buttons. There we go. How tall is 171? 70 centimeters. Oh, 5 feet 7 inches, basically. Which is... I'm not gonna say if that's taller or smaller than me in real life. There was a way to make them thickums. I don't remember. You think it's taller? How tall do you think I am, Ichigo? Connor, hello. Thank you for the hydrate and the stretch. Let me get to that. It's smaller than me. How tall are you? I'm gonna stretch my neck muscles while I look for the thing on how to make a thick. I think you're 5'6" to 5'4". Okay. I have average woman energy. Average height woman energy. How fucking far back? When you don't realize that you favorite like a lot of fucking things. Jesus Christ. Where is it? You're 6 something? You don't remember. Okay. Still not saying my height, but one of my ex-boyfriends is 6'10". He's a big man. I don't know where the fuck this post is. I'm gonna cry. Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh, that makes her so short. I have... Okay. Never mind. I'm putting that back to where it was. Oops. Oh, goodbye. Her leg length is so small that she disappeared. That looks funky. I'm gonna leave it at that. Not that anybody really ever sees my avatar past this, but you know, just in case the one day y'all see her leggies. Connor, how are you doing? Sorry. Alright, so I think I fuck with these. I can. Do I want round glasses or nah? Just make them very weird looking. These are definitely closer to my glasses in real life. This shape. There's so many frame options, Jesus. Oh my god, you can make them hearts. Cute. Blob whale-ween. Okay, there's definitely more options with the glasses than there used to be. Me over here standing at 6'1". Wonder what the average height of which user. I honestly, like, height means nothing to me because I can't conceptualize height. I'm gonna save this as Wisp 2023. I keep fucking upskirting, Jesus Christ. They have new outfits too. That's cute. I don't. Okay, it's just taking a second. A fancy ball.
He's a legend.
I think, isn't there like a VTuber from I'm Ready? Tactical gear? That's fucking awesome. I'll be honest. Doesn't fit the vibe at all, but it's funny. This is cute.
He's a legend.
V-Ride has definitely stepped it up since I last used it. This is actually really cute. A badass bitch. Fucking tactical, man. Yeah, right? This is crazy. She's definitely, like, not built to be this aesthetic, but I like it. I'm gonna save it as an outfit. Yeah, it's insane, honestly. Last time I looked, it was the ugly ass outfit that I had on before. This is cute, little mage. Oh my god, thank you. I also added a little bit of contour in there, but I feel like I'm a Pokemon trainer in this one. Oh, that looks so bad on the thick thighs, the thick hips. Otherwise, that's a cute outfit. Is this just the tactical gear? I have one outfit I really like, which is, what is outfit? What is outfit? It's fucking like Star Wars ass shit. Reminds me of like Darth Vader. All these shirts are the basic ones that we wear. already had. I don't think any of these are loaded correctly. We have the yikes top. We love the yikes top. That doesn't load well with the skirt. Okay, hold on. Send. Oh, that's okay. I have to look at that on booth. Hold on. Let me put some shorts on real quick. The yikes sweater. It's an outfit. Okay, hold on. Oh, it's the like hunter one, the animal fur coat. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, she is thick. I made her a thick lady.
That's right.
I'm gonna make the pastel outfit. Let's see. I think you would really vibe with the skin layers, probably. Yeah. Never see my skin though, so.
Shut up and listen.
That so doesn't work with the rest of the fucking outfit that's on. Oy. Okay, I see now why I don't use this shirt. No, I mean on the winter outfit, the skin layer. I'm confused. The underneath layers. Oh, like the like corset and the stockings, basically. That makes sense. Change socks. Is that a hip thing that goes with that? What's going on? Okay. Socks, don't I? No. These shoes do not vibe. Gotta fix these shoes. They don't match. You guys never see my shoes anyway. It doesn't really matter. Looks silly. This would also look silly. I guess this is why I default to the sneakers. Yeah. If we never see your shoes, then put on some hoe boots. I also have other shoes. Where the fuck? Y'all ever look at your files and then not actually like process them in your brain? their sneakers. They're creepers that I have. Oops. Do I have shoes that match this though is the question. Not really. Nothing that matches that like baby color vaporwave shoe. Whatever. You're not gonna see the shoes anyway. Putting on, I like the idea of a belt, but tactical belts feel a little I have to re-put on her other outfits too. The outfits that I wear normally. Like this crop top. Oh, fuck me. You're stupid. Out of here. I don't want your frills. Oh, you can just put on. That's like part of the tactical one. Okay, well that's. Do they have custom dresses? Oh, okay. Only one that actually works. Which I guess I do need to make that outfit again. Socks. Do I want to be funky about it? Or just put on black socks? I also have... I don't know what that's under, actually. There was... I had like a... Oh my god, you can have animal gloves now? Sheesh. I had like a demon-y skin thing. But I don't know if I ever saved it. Your arms just ever disappear? doesn't seem right. Why does that get rid of my arms? Hello? Okay. That works. Weird. Okay. Just gonna do different. These might look cute, actually. They're slightly different color than what I would want, though. I wonder if I take off the socks, if that able. No. Okay. I think I'll go with that, and then I think it's hair accessory. Yeah. Can't have. Oh. No. Think. No. That'll have to do, I suppose. I broke the red. I didn't mean to. Crop top. Bottoms. Put different bottoms on now. Stream with no pants. No. Oh wait, the yellow ones might be really cute actually. What the fuck? Just kidding. I lied. No arm accessories. Pantaloons. There's something off about this. I'm not sure what it is that's bothering me about it. Just a black skirt.
Feeling alone
Can you make this a black skirt?
in my favorite place. Glued to my phone. Killing time and
Can't.
losing face. But you can't stop me from feeling so lonely. 'Cause it's the kind of dark even a room of lights can't fix.
Do we vibe with the yellow skirt though? I wonder if you can add in just a photo album? Oh, you can? That's neat.
Even a room of lights can't fix.
That's neat.
Where's the serotonin, you bitch?
Hello. Ew. Wow. How are you doing? Thanks for the check-in. That looks weird. My eyes twitching. Good trying to figure out what we can eat right now. You have to do a grocery trip or something. Feel that, I feel that. I went shopping this morning. What you got in the house? Maybe I can try to figure something out. Shoes. Custom shoes. Vaporwave? Or these ones? I think these ones. HelloFresh comes in today though. That's good. Do you like HelloFresh? First Fox, we'll see. Okay. Let me know. Cause, oops. I've heard mixed reviews, so. Oh, I was gonna look into the animal arms because I'm just curious. The animal gloves. The fuck are these? Big fucking bappers. I'll just add this over it. It'll be looking funky. Loading. Oh, it's loading real hard. Okay. Shows an image that is too strong. Still loading. I feel like I could hit a BRB in the amount of time that I'm waiting for this freaking thing to load. Oh, it covered the whole skin. That's why. It's just like a fursuit. The fuck? Damn, alright. Wasn't expecting that. So is this like... What is happening? I don't understand. So it's the whole body. But this is the only part that gets colored in, I guess? Where are the hands? Not down there. Over here? I don't... Hands? No. Hands? No. Hands. Hands. No. You have to like sit there and color each individual thing you were wanting to do. Whoop. So I think those are each like... Yeah, that's insane. So much work. Damn. Alright, I don't want it anyway. Close without saving. I don't want hands. Sorry, I went to make a bowl of cereal. No worries, no worries. I was just fucking around with stuff. I don't think I have I'm with stupid saved. The one that I'm wearing right now. Beep. I don't like this song. Went to like weird levels.
Stitch up this heart.
This is about to be emo as hell. I'm gonna just skip it. Alright, we're not doing it. It's fine. Are these actually socks? They're socks, alright. Okay. What cereal are you eating? Anything good? What other outfits do I have? Oh, the outfit that Raven made me, but I can't. I don't think I have that outfit. I think he has that outfit. Yeah, I think. I don't think I have. jacket and stuff. Suppose I could just make a new outfit. I need better pants. Just look like a hoochie mama. Is it under dresses? Oh, okay. What pants do I want with yikes? They'll look a little odd. Fat pants. Skinny jeans, baby. What if I negative some real skinny jeans? Oh, so skinny they go into my body. They're looking a little strange. That actually, okay, that's too much. Still too much. I don't think you can go, yeah, past 5. Not that often looking at pants, but I do kind of like the tactical like belt with this. I prefer the sweater though. Yikes sweater. Or the yikes crop top. Again, we're only realistically seeing like this much, but maybe the crop top. We'll go with the crop top. Oh man. I'm gonna hit a quick BRB. I'm also gonna run some ads. I think it's gonna be at least a minute for while I'm gone. So if you're subscribed, enjoy the music. If you're not subscribed, enjoy the ads. I'll be back. Okay, I return. So I think that's all the outfits. I think I just have to actually... Is it gonna do this to me again? Where it's not gonna pick up? Oi. Did this in the beginning of the stream. Where it like doesn't actually pick up. There we go. Okay. So I think it's this button. Yeah. It's been stupid. But I think I have to export them all now, and then I can actually use them as like this one. So once this is done exporting, I think I should be able to upload it and use it. And then I have to do that with every every avatar that I just made. That being said, does anybody have any suggestions for games? So I think I'm done with the portion of remaking my avatar, and I wouldn't mind streaming for a little bit while longer. My default is Overwatch, but I'd be kind of sick of Overwatch, not gonna lie. It's the wrong thing. Okay. So then I should be able to avatar selection. Add avatar. I don't have gunfire. She's blue. She's the same avatar but different. Woo! Alright. Now to do that with all the other ones. So much more hair.
In nature.
Animation seems smoother. It might, honestly. It's been a minute since I worked on the avatar. Like it's been updated and everything, so I have so many things. Okay. This is how it used to start. These ones down here. I don't mouse, but like the purple elf and like these are all so bad. They're all so bad. I've come a long way. The Farah V2 was the first one I like really tried with. So the vibe is good, the vibe is good. I'm about to switch over to games, but I don't know which games to switch over to. Okay, broke the right again. Why are you so crunchy? So crunchy. You know, I still remember when we first picked this program up together, we just sat down for a few hours confused trying to figure this shit out. Yeah, you know, it's still confusing, but I'm glad that we were able to work out most of it. And you could see from the previous ones, like the elf and the Farah ones I had, that we were definitely struggling, you know? It's so much better, yeah. Okay, you look crunchy. I don't know why you look crunchy. Whatever. Enjoy your lurks. Practical. Practical. You still have the original? The original Raven? Or... You know, people still use the beta version, swear front and back that it's superior in every way. I mean, I guess if you learned it, like, in and out that way, sure. But, like, that's kind of how I feel with, Photoshop, because I learned Photoshop on a specific way. So I can only really use that Photoshop. So I guess in a way I understand that, but I don't know. Okay, so now I can add tactical wisp. Catch me being tactical. I'm just gonna put every outfit on real quick as I upload them. I feel like this would fit certain games, but I don't know which games it would fit. No? For games that I can play, I have so many installed right now, but some of them I feel like I can't play unless certain people are playing them, and then other ones are like story games that I don't want to get into yet. This is why I end up defaulting to Overwatch. Could hop on Halo, but I don't know how I feel about it. Could hop on Splitgate. Alternatively, I can... Excuse me. I can set up my Switch again and like play Mario Kart or something if anybody wants to play Mario Kart. I got the DLC. Can't spell. I also have to pick back up Arcus. I keep just leaving it alone for months at a time. One day I'll get back to Animal Crossing, but I don't know when. Still definitely lost in that game into what to do, how to make my island look. Okay, so then this should work as well. I have to upload it, for the pastel baby vibes. Okay, this song feels intense too, but it's almost over, so I'm just gonna let it finish its way out, you know? Okay, so I have witchy version that I only use every once in a while anyway. Sure, my computer is like, bitch, why the hell are we doing this 16 times in a row? Understandable, honestly. Okay, so that one should be good. I should be able to be a witch now. Let's see. Ease. Okay. What else? I'm with stupid, I believe. I need to do. Yeah. I need to select that one. Do I need to do the crop top one? I'm like losing my mind. Okay, let me write this down because my brain is garbage. Okay. So I still need to do the stupid crop top. I think that's it. Yikes, tactical is done. Yeah, so just Swiss stupid and crop top. Okay. I feel like I look more alive in this model, you know? I think being a little less pale and having like the blush and stuff definitely makes it look better. Typing with a pen in my hand is probably not beneficial. Oops. I find it funny that you guys can't see when the app is like crashing. Like when it goes white. Upload. Stupid. Alright, the classic black sweater look until I reveal it. It's always fun. I have to reveal it on BC Face. Wow. Okay, I always forget how to fucking do this. Here we go. Oh, it's backwards. Hold on. There we go. There. But that's a secret. So then I only need crop top one. Which has a whole fit now that you'll probably never see. Okay. From 10% to 100%. Okay. Oh, I opened the wrong thing. Okay. I don't know how I feel about either of those. Alright, whatever. Whisper up. Alright. So those are the aesthetics. Why is that backwards? My music is backwards. What happened? How'd we get here? And it's like not even in screen. When did I do that? Alright. Okay. So that is all the avatars then. I'm sitting at 2 hours. This still work? This still works. Okay. I'm gonna change outfits once more. Kinda like the yikes, honestly. Okay. So this is the new aesthetic. This is it. This is the vibes. Maybe I want to stream for longer, but I don't know what to stream. So I'm kind of sitting here like struggling, you know? Let me change my info. I'm no longer doing art. I'm just chatting for now. Okay. But yeah, like I don't know, I wanna stream more. But maybe I'll play Mario Kart. Chill and stream. I kinda wanna stream Friday as well, Friday morning. I want to say that I'll stream tomorrow after work, but realistically, I die at work and then I don't have the energy to stream afterwards. maybe Friday morning. If anybody has suggestions on what to play, take them. My Steam library. I have like a few indie games or like smaller games that that I don't mind playing, but they're like sit down and strap in for them. I have Beat Saber. Like, okay, so first off, Beat Saber would be really fun to stream, except for the fact that you guys would just hear me dying. I'm really out of shape. I have Before Your Eyes, which I believe deals with grief, and if anybody was here for a short hike, I'm not ready. I can't do a game with grief. I have Dead by Daylight, which I would love to do with friends, but the amount of times that I have friends that are willing to be doing DBD, it's like at night when I don't stream. But I have considered streaming DBD as a a killer, and just being a goofy goober killer. I have Destiny 2, which I don't have any of the DLC for, so it would probably be pretty boring. I have Dinkum, which Raven would need to... We would need to get back on that, Raven and I. That's one of the games that feels weird to play with him being there. I have The First Tree, which is one of those smaller games that would be like sit down, buckle in, and play. But I do need to play that one. Golf It, which we all know Golf It, which again feels weird to play by myself, but it's not the worst game to play by myself. Halo Infinite and Halo the Master Chief Collection, which again definitely could play by myself, but it's always more fun when you have people. I have Killing Floor 2, which the same, pretty much any shooter is like I always have more fun with other people, but I can definitely play it myself. Life is Strange True Colors I finally bought, and I definitely will be playing that at some point. Life is Strange is one of my favorite series, so just waiting for it to go on sale. We have Marbles on stream, which if anybody wants to play Marbles, we can play Marbles. I have Multiverses, which I still need to pick up. I've never even started it yet. That might be a fun one to do with you guys, like a community game, because it's free. So, that could be fun. A short hike I think I'm done with. There's definitely more stuff that I can do, but I don't know that I will sit there and 100% it. I have Splitgate, another shooter. Sunless Sea, I started, and I think I'm too dumb for it, because it's a lot more thinking than I remember it being. I also feel like it might bore you guys. It's a lot of reading. Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, I plan on playing with somebody specifically, but perhaps he would be down to stream it when we play it. The Vanishing of Ethan Carter is also a small game that I would like to play. I think it's kind of like a walking simulator. Big. Vermintide, which I did stream the last time I played it. I was trying to think of that. I don't mind doing as well. It gave me a headache the last time I played, so you know, it's just little things. Whispering Willows is also another small like indie game that I need to sit down and then witch it. So it seems like I would like friends, or I have to like actually sit down and play the games. I have some that aren't downloaded as well. But I told myself that I needed to play through the games that I have downloaded before I start downloading anything. If any of those sounded interesting to anybody and they wanted to suggest it, the Discord is a great place for that. But I guess I'll end stream for now and then either pick up tomorrow after work, which let's be real, I'm probably not gonna do, but maybe. Or Friday morning. But yeah. I guess that's it from me. Thank you for being here, guys. Thank you for the resubs. Thanks for chatting and chat. I'll see y'all later. Bye.